Oh, good day, family. Good day. I'll look at this later. Ooh.
Now there goes. I'm more than relaxing MS, and I want to spend my time.
Good day. It's good to see you. Well, good day, Barbara. Hi. Hold on. Let me take off things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I try to be on time. I miss a few days in between, getting used to coming on and reading. But I try to be consistent. It's still kind of new for me. It take me a while to get used to stuff. But yeah, I come on at 12 noon and 12 midnight because it's two different types of readings that we're getting, that my people are getting. We're getting the good, the bad, the ugly, the savage, and the ravishness. The ravishness. We getting all of it. So my ancestors told me to do the good, the bad, and the ugly at my 12 noon readings. And the savage and the ravishness, say that for nighttime. Don't nobody need to be going out with this on them. In the daytime, it's really hard to process red summer and racial violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. It's really hard to process. It's best to do it at nighttime. So that's why I do my 2 readings and stuff. And I may make some changes to it and stuff. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm just going by how my ancestors tell me to do this and trying to obey them and get their story out. What happened to them is what happened to us. And so, yeah, I'm just doing my part that I'm supposed to do. They refuse to be ignored any longer by anybody. And yeah, I'm just grateful that they trust me to be one to read about them, what all they went through, what happened. And it's very difficult to read it sometimes and stuff and still be civil like my mama taught me to people and stuff, because I know these people are their people. Them your people. You got to answer for what your people did. You got to make it right for what your people did to my people. But we ain't waiting on it. I'm not waiting on it. I'm getting out the way so Mother Gaia and cosmic energy can handle all of that. All I got to say is don't get behind me. Do not get behind me, honey. All right, when I say spirit come through, I'm on their side. I'm on my ancestor side. 100 years of lynching, I'm on their side. But not nobody ever question why am I doing what I'm doing? Because I'm the last one here until somebody be like, yeah, Face, I started doing it too. Until then, I'm the last one. I'm late to the fight. See, yeah. Oh, honey. But yeah, we're going to read tonight. We're going to finish Tears We Cannot Stop. A sermon to white America, motherfucking ass. We're going to read it. We're going to finish it. And our brother has been very respectful. Michael Eric Dyson, he's been very respectful. He's patient. He's calm. He's logical. But he letting them know. He's still being civil in his way. He's a minister. He's a professor. I'm not politically correct, and I ain't got to be politically correct. But our brother is, though, and I really enjoyed reading, his book. We're going to read some more of his books also. I like him. I like Michael Eric Dyson. I sure do. But, yeah, thank y'all for being here. And as long as I see 2 people here, my ancestors say I can start. 2 people. That's all I need. So thank you. Good day and gratitude. Let's read. Yep. And we all know, if you've been here before, and maybe you haven't and stuff, I don't know. I'm Face the Nation. We on Bolden Unchained, and I'm here. I hope that's why you're here. And if it ain't, you probably want to go over there with sister and stuff. Go over there with brother. But I'm here to assist Black America. I'm here to confront and condemn the many agendas. We all are. That's why you here. I'm finna tell you now. You gonna know if you supposed to be here. Yeah, we finna confront and condemn, uncover all of that. The many agendas, events, laws, acts, plans, codes, projects, experiments, motherfucking courses, studies, memorandums, plans, all kind of bullshit on Black America. Why you think the world, planet Earth, is motherfucking cracking open? Sure is, and it's a reason. It's a reason. Heart, yeah, they done built heart. They sure have, but honey, can't nothing stand against Mother Earth and cosmos. The cosmos invented storms and stars and rainbows. And I'm just saying, what the hell can man invent that can top that? His ass gonna fuck around and open up some shit. Gonna come over here. Gonna end up coming over here. Open all up in space, probing and shit, down off in the oceans and shit, fucking with shit. Mother Earth is sick of it. Yeah, so all I can do is just go teach my people, let my people know what's going on and why we can't even come together. It's a reason why we can't come together, Black America. Yes, it's a whole reason. White America. I've been trying to figure it out. I wanted to know too. I think I was about sick of hearing it. Why Black folks can't come together. Everybody else come together. Soon as other groups of people get here, they already together. Soon as they get here, they already got the resources, the tools, the funds, the land, loans, grants, and shit. They got everything. Soon as they get here. Then I knew y'all kept saying, if you 50, you know you supposed to be using the internet to talk to your people. And I hit 50 and 51 and 52 and 53. But it kind of woke me up. It let me know that my purpose, I got to use this while it's here. I got to use this while it's here and reach as many as my people as I can and let us know it's a reason why we can't come together. We got to find it. We got to find it. Since I've been reading the past, 6 months, it's white America. It is white America. Other folks, yeah, they done did they motherfucking kicking too on Black America. That's because their ass is afraid of white America. They let white America do what she wanted to do. What he wanted to do, because it's white men, really, technically. But you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with us, and nobody want to tell us. We ain't had no therapy. We ain't had no healing. We ain't had no time out. Get the hell away from us. Tell it like it is. Because what you're doing to us is literally straining the life and the essence out of Black America. We got just a little bit of sanity left. Just a little bit of sanity left to pull our motherfucking black asses away from white folks. And that's what we're going to have to do. It's other people here. It's enough people here to keep white folks satisfied. And let us the fuck go. Let us the fuck go. If you ain't got no ties with them and stuff, then I suggest you really think about today, yesterday, and tomorrow. You know Babylon gonna fall, Black America. It's in your Bible. You know Babylon gonna fall. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You done sacrificed everything, Black America, for white Americans. That's why I'm here to let us know it's okay. It is motherfucking okay, because they done made a fool out of you, your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy, playing all these goddamn manipulations and games and shit and targets and sabotages on Black America. On Black America. And everybody here in America now claiming to be white. Claiming to be white. Want to be content with white America. Want to be content with white America. It's fucking absurd. It's so ridiculous. This is so surreal how life is. How life is. And look who did it. Been all over the world fucking up, destructing, devastating everything. All over the world, not just us. I'm talking about us because this is where I'm at. This is where we at, Black America. And Black Africa too. I don't never forget about Black Africa. But see, I'm just learning myself. I'm just learning all of this. I didn't know. I did not know. If I'd had some inkling before I quit school in 11th grade that everybody was going to just turn a blind eye to Black America, I would have kept going. I'd have had my babies with me in school. Because the way y'all done let folks just run ramshod over Black America, and now they doing it to everybody else. Everybody getting some of this oppression. But Martin told you. Martin Luther King told everybody. Injustice against one is injustice against all. That's what he said. Y'all thought he was talking to Black folks. Everybody and their mama thought that man was talking to Black folks. He was talking to white folks. He was talking to white folks when he was telling us, don't judge a man by his skin color or something, judging by his character. He should have told us because he knew he led us in a burning house. That's what he said. On that account, he should have came along. Maybe he thought he would have had another chance. I'm convinced if he had one more speech, he would have let us know that nothing he did saved us. Nothing he did. And I forgive Martin. I love Martin Luther King. As soon as I see him, I'm going to ask him, was your next speech going to tell us to judge white America by their culture, not their character? Everybody fucking pretending. Everybody is on stage pretending like they don't even see us. That's what it's all about. Everybody pretending like they don't see Black America, letting white America do whatever they want to do to anybody they want to do it to. Now everybody getting some of this oppression. And we can't do nothing about it. We can't save your motherfucking asses now. We can't even save America now. As far as I'm concerned, we can't. Then your Bible say it's gonna fall. Just be your ass here. Survive Black America so you can build it back up. That's all you can do. Just be here so you can build it back up. Because what's finna happen is finna happen. Somebody gotta motherfucking make it. Get your garden going in there. Get your little garden going so everybody can eat. If you got you some land, dig that goddamn backyard up and put everybody car under there. Take out them seats, them steering wheels, the gas pedal too. Ain't no need sitting in there hitting on the gas pedal shit. Put some things you're going to need under there. Some canned goods and stuff. Get you some holes. Drill some holes up through the dirt. Go down like 4 feet. I guess. I don't know. But you got to survive, Black America. Every goddamn body else got bunkers. Tell me who got some bunkers for Black America? Who? Maybe Farrakhan? I don't know. See, I'm just getting here. I'm just making it here. I didn't know all of this was going on. Sure didn't. I'm just saying the way everybody else making sure they going to be all right and they going to survive here. We better make sure we going to be all right too. Somebody got to survive because Black got to go on. Mother Gaia want to be Black again anyway. So who the hell going to have Black babies if we don't prepare and try to sustain ourselves through this, whatever the fuck it is? I don't know, Twilight Zone or some shit. I'm beginning to wonder, honey, please. Elijah, is that you? No, that's Eclipse Apple. I know I saw that E right there. How you doing? Who got feet, say they? Who got feet that say fuck you? I don't know. Fireball Soil Tech here. Fireball Soil. Oh, what happened with the fireball? That's what somebody said it was. I don't know if it was a meter or not. But I did look at a little short clip of it. I didn't know nothing here in Minnesota, but I don't know. Is that what you talking about? That some said it was a fireball, some said it was a meteor and stuff. It was like 50 seconds. A little 50-second clip and stuff. But yeah, I don't know what's going to hit hell, a meteor or a missile. I don't know. But I know Black America need to be prepared. We need to motherfucking be prepared so that our babies can have a future. Because we're going to be equivalent to homeless people, to our unhoused people out there. All the homes and stuff, these apartments, your house ain't going to stand up to no meteor or missile. We're going to literally have to go underground. The ash alone, the downwind, All of that. I took some notes on it when I got my laptop wet. That got wet too. But it dried out. But I got some notes on it and stuff, honey. Them target areas, you better have you a route, an escape route to go when if anything happens and stuff. Because I don't know, I'm suspicious of every goddamn body. Sure will shit. Y'all motherfuckers let this happen. Everybody let this happen. Yeah, I feel some type of way because I do cuss. And when I get to cussing and I'm feeling some type of way, oh yeah, I cuss. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally, especially if you know you've been doing what you're supposed to do. You smart, you intelligent, you brave. I've been telling black people all this time. Yeah, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to motherfucking sellouts. Been sitting there gathering up for yourself. Looking out for yourself. Ain't trying to teach Shay, Ray, Tay. Ain't trying to teach nobody nothing. When you knew, I'm convinced, a whole lot of us, we knew this is the answer. This is the answer to us. All we had to do, teach our babies about us. Can we do that now? Can we start teaching our babies about us now? What's done happened to us? Yeah, don't teach them the lynching and stuff, the babies and stuff. You use your common sense now. Use your, if Shay ain't but 7, 9, don't have her read 100 years of lynching. You got other books that we can start with and stuff. Other books that's going to teach them. And when they get up some age and stuff, then they'll be ready for that. Hell, Tyrone ass 16, 17, you might not need to give it to his ass. I'm just saying, you know your family, Black America. You know your family. We got to start somewhere. Teach our babies about us. That's why they restless. Our babies is restless. We motherfucking restless. We so restless, we ain't even content with tolerating white America no more. We is fucking fed up. We fed up, Black America, we fed up. You got to teach them babies, though. You got to teach. I don't give a damn if Tyrone overgrown ass don't want to read A to Z or nothing. His ass better sit there and shut up and listen. Now, he ain't going to be sitting up there doing all that bullshit and you trying to teach the babies, trying to read to him, and he over there acting a fool and stuff. We ain't going to have that. You got to take this seriously. Our babies need to know about us. They need to know about themselves. But people that don't know about themselves, anything liable to happen to our motherfucking ass. We fuck around being a whole new re-slavery. We're in a reawakening. This is our second awakening that's documented. I didn't even know about the first awakening. And now that I think about it, I'm like, hell, we done had more than 2 awakenings. We had an awakening when we first came upon white folks. Whenever we first saw they pale asses, that was an awakening for us. Y'all remember years ago that little baby seen that white person start crying and stuff? But yeah, that was an awakening. When we left the plantations, that was another awakening right there. That was our first documented division between us. When we left brother and them on the plantation, it was in the movie Jane Pittman. Don't lie. I ain't lying either. It was in her movie. When everybody left the plantations, one family said they were going to stay. And our people let them stay. All of these awakenings, divisions between us and stuff, we got to put all that aside. That's really petty. That's some petty ass bullshit that white America done mind manipulated on us. Yeah, done mind fucked us and stuff, but honey, I ain't gonna be no motherfucking fool and a dummy. If you choose to be a fool and a dummy, so be it. If it's too much for you to use discernment and stand up, find a little courage within you, within yourself. Have a little faith and loyalty to your ancestors. If you can't do it, then that's you. I know you've been married 45, 50 years to Sabrina. Yep, to Sabrina. Yep, Sabrina, they thought she was going to be like Karen, but she wasn't. So they named her ass Sabrina. And you got the babies and businesses and stuff now. But honey, if Sabrina motherfucking ass don't want you to teach y'all kids about our history, then honey, you got some going within to do. Because that can't stop us. That can't stop the rest of us teaching our babies what they need to know. Now, y'all done said here, black people, Black America, all of us have, because I did it for 43 years. 43 motherfucking years like it was okay. Like we was okay, but I truly thought our ass was okay. Like hell, I didn't reach no pinnacles, but surely we got some brave people that's watching over what's happening, behind the scenes and stuff. 43 years later, 100 motherfuckers is sitting behind the scenes, sewing up the damn curtain, putting their signature on it, and dotting everybody else's eyes and stuff. Oh, you forgot your dot across that T over there and shit. Offering up ideas against us, sitting at the same motherfucking table, and ain't even trying to help us. And now the world, life as we know it is over. Fuck the dumb shit now. Who you trying to protect now? Who you trying to comfort now? Life as we know it is over. It don't matter if it's a missile, if it's a motherfucking meteor, it don't even matter. Life ain't gonna never be like it was. It ain't gonna never be like it was. So we might as well, Black America, focus on us now. Because somebody gonna have to live through this. Mother Gaia wanted to be Black people. That's who cosmic energy chose to be the first people on this planet, the parent of all people. And I didn't say it. I didn't do it. You didn't either. Cosmos did that. That's how everybody controlled that the Black man and the Black woman is the first people on this planet. Adam and Eve ain't ours. Hell, that might be white folks' beginning, but it ain't our motherfucking beginning. We ain't even got no beginning. Don't nobody know when we became. See, what happened was, let me do the copyright disclaimer because I do try to, follow through and stuff. Let me take off my glasses. Hey there, how you doing? The voice that listens. I found out that you can't help people who don't want help. Yeah, she said that the white man was going to eat her. I don't know who said that, but they ain't going to get to eat me. Sure the fuck ain't. Yeah, I'll poison everything. Sure will take a bite. I'll poison every goddamn body. Because they ate Nat Turner. There ain't no motherfucking jokes. Is that what you meant it to be, a joke? I didn't know they motherfucking asses was eating my people. But I found out. You knew? You knew? So while you act like people that don't want help, tell them. Hell, you ain't really telling us shit. You're telling us that we under a curse. We got away from God and this and this and this. Tell us why the fuck we is fucked up. Don't come in here with that bullshit. And your ass knew. How many of y'all knew? How many of you sat on your motherfucking asses and you got your lap of luxuries, didn't you? No, it ain't motherfucking funny. Sure the fuck ain't. Yeah, they ate Nat Turner. They sure did made soup out of him. They made soup out of him. It was another Black boy. I forgot his name. They ate him. Made the other slaves on the ship. They knew what they were doing. He knew what they were gonna do. A ship or wherever the hell they was at. But they had them captured and stuff, chained up. They knew what they were gonna do. Everything they were doing to him in the other room, he was screaming and stuff. They knew they were cutting him up. Then they smelled them cooking. It didn't smell like no food. It didn't smell like no meat. It was him. And they made him eat him. Everybody survived. His sister. I'm going to find the story. His sister. She survived just so she could tell it. That they cooked her brother and made them eat him. So, yeah, don't come in here laughing and goddamn it shit. Because our motherfucking meteors and goddamn missiles ought to be falling on y'all motherfucking ass. This whole goddamn Babylon need to fall. Sure do. You gonna sit there and try to protect it. You want to condone it and shit. Yeah, you probably in the wrong room. You probably don't want to be here. But yeah, let me maximize this so I can go on and read. Hey there, brother. Brother in Texas. My first time seeing you too. Well, good day, y'all. I hope y'all had a good day. Yep, I sure did. And look out for your people. I don't know if none of you Black and stuff. I hope you is. And I hope you sincere and care about your people. At least the little bitty babies. You can't pull that bullshit and say that babies don't care and don't want to help. Teach them and see. Teach a baby and see. Teach them and see where. I'm going to get an easy book for the babies and stuff. Teach them. Teach 4 and 5-year-olds. Teach, well, if they ain't going to cuss your ass out, because you know some of them be like, bitch, I ain't reading. You know, I'm just saying. Yeah, you know, we really something else. But you teach them babies and stuff. You can't just say, I'm going to give up because they don't want to learn nothing here. I didn't learn nothing because it wasn't there. It's a lot of us. The times is different now. See, don't give up on your people and shit because your ass been just spinning your wheels. And black folks just been making it slippery as hell because you ain't went nowhere. But now it's different. Mother Earth has woken up. Cosmic energy has activated. It's all frequency now. Everything is big. Why you think everything being revealed? Everything. So use that last little faith that your ass got, everybody. And use it now. This is where you really need it now. At least motherfucker gonna be, damn, you said that 12 years ago a missile was gonna hit, a meteor was gonna hit, or some shit. But yeah, don't give up on your people. And don't be thinking that hell, this is a game. Somebody told me that tonight, that our people think it's a game. So I don't know if you thought it was funny or what. And you know, I don't know if I said they were gonna eat me, but no, they ain't even getting my motherfucking body. Sure ain't. I know. No, honey, all of this right here, no. It's a whole bunch of this whole stage right here. I'm beginning to wonder who the hell is y'all. I mean, yeah, it don't make no motherfucking sense. But yeah, everything being exposed. I ain't saying nothing that ain't nobody else said. Deborah Blair done told you. George Fraser done told you. Dr. Jordan DeGrasse, Dick Gregory, Dr. Ben Johankanon, Amos Wilson. Everybody done told y'all these things. Barbara, I didn't even know it. Toni Morrison. Yeah, I didn't even know none of this and stuff. I'm just now learning about this. My motherfucking teachers ain't taught me shit. They ain't taught me nothing. Any of them ever see this right here? Yeah, it's me, Face. It's me, Face the Nation. Yeah, you knew I would have learned and put my all into it well until I got pregnant and stuff anyway. But before then, you never try to give me something to direct my focus, my attention about me. My teachers, all of you, every last one of you, yeah. Hope I get to see you again, you know, sometime. And I do wish you well and stuff, but we ain't gonna be hugging and shit. I'm gonna ask you. Now, who put you up to that? I know you probably didn't know everything. These teachers and stuff probably didn't know everything, but they knew a goddamn enough to know that they had mistaught us, to know they were misleading us. They were warping our minds, our sight with this bullshit education. They knew that. Shit, the copyright disclaimer on the 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And I just go on and read it because here they say you should, but to teach us so we can know. We got to be our own teachers now. Teach your babies. Teach your baby. You start your personal library if you ain't already did. And if you have, and you do got your personal library, go through them books. And the ones that you know you got double books of them and stuff, help somebody. Go help Shay, Ray, somebody. Call your sister up and let her know, yeah, I'm going to get this library going over here for these kids, for these babies. Do something. Don't just hog all the knowledge for you and your kids and stuff, because our babies going to have to be together. We're going to have to be together then, if not now. I don't know what y'all thinking about. I don't have no idea. Black America. But I was like that for 43 years. Dr. Ray Hagan said, hell, this, we all just got dedicated ignorance. That's what Dr. Ray Hagan did and said, and he's the psychologist. He is a psychologist, and he's a pastor too. And he said that we so disconnected, y'all, because of religious doctrines and church statements and religious doctrines. He said we are We lost. We disconnected from historical, factual, spiritual. We disconnected from reality because of religion. It done taught us too that our babies is sinners. We sinners. We under a curse. God got us under curse. Somebody got us under curse. Oh, our hearts is wicked. All kind of bullshit. And I believed it because hell, my mama and them believed it. That's why I believed it. But hell, it didn't resonate with me. All I was like, okay, well, I ain't got to go to church for that and stuff. I just know I ain't going to hell. And so, yeah, that's all I needed to know. We ain't no good. We under curse. We are sinners, and our hearts is wicked. And there was one other one, but I don't know what it was. I didn't write it down and stuff. And I was just like, shit. When I got to reading the shit here, we ain't no motherfucking sinners, born sinners. Babies is not born sinners. Ours ain't. Our babies is not born sinners. Black babies are not born as sinners. White babies might be born as sinners. Everything else is fucked up. Why come that got to be true? You got to re-question. You got to question everything. Reconsider everything white folks done taught you. Why you ain't got to reconsider that right there? You mean tell me you going to look at your great-grandbaby, your grandbaby over there, beautiful baby, another ancestor born. Ancestor done came back. And you really, truly, Black America, believe in your heart that that baby is a sinner. Baby ain't done nothing, ain't even cried yet. Ain't had a good cry yet. And you white America done taught us that our babies are sinners. However, their motherfucking babies, white babies, might be the ones that were sinners. If any baby is a sinner, it had to be white babies. It were white babies that had slaves here before they even was born. They had slaves. Now on page 1. On page 1, the little girl told her daddy to go get her in 1859. Told her daddy to go get her cut her nanny slave ears off and get her a new nanny in the next county. 3 years old. Yep, 3 years old. Well, so why our babies gotta be sick? Where'd that come from? Why we gotta believe that shit? Why do we even have to believe any of that? Heaven. I said I was going to heaven too. I was like, yeah, my mama taught me not to kill, steal, and destroy. Do right. Don't be manipulating nobody, trying to get somebody else got. Face, you can do it too. What? They can fly? And if you can fly, my mom like, and where you going? You gonna get up there? Where you gonna go? Yeah, don't waste your time with all of that bullshit and stuff. So I got that. I know I ain't going to hell. But y'all, Black America, as soon as I didn't have to go to church, I stopped. So I was so glad I didn't have to go to church no more. I could see a little bit of me now cooking everybody breakfast. Because look at what it did to y'all. Look at what it did to y'all. And I was just going along with it and stuff because hell, I didn't know no different. But now I do. You ain't even got to go to heaven. In my opinion, and I know I just been learning this stuff in 6-7 months. But in my opinion, Black America, you do not want to go to heaven with white folks. Why the fuck would you want to spend your forever and ever and ever and ever eternity forevermore, infinity forever with white folks? Why? Ain't nobody ever told us these things. And I know somebody been reading these books because they've been out here for a long time. We late. Well, I'm late. 20 years late with this. Hell, y'all late too, Black America, because you supposed to already have the plan together. All I got to do is just read the book and jump with the plan and stuff, or maybe go on and sign up for the plan and stuff. So I guess we all late. But yeah, I know I am. But all this don't even make no sense, Black America. Y'all ass been reading these books and you don't know? Oh, maybe white folks was the only one reading these, huh? Y'all know, though, our history, right? Yeah, ain't none of this make no sense to me. All I got to say, hell, is you better save your life and your afterlife. You better save your life and your afterlife. But I digress. Let me get back to the religion and stuff because Dr. Ray Hagens and stuff, I love him. And don't you say nothing against him. Don't you say nothing against him. Nope. No, he said that the minds of our masses, y'all, is still limited by what Eurocentric historiographers have placed within it. So we compulsively find a label within the parameters of their historiography, to satisfy our need for identification. Instead of seeking ourselves, we do what white America need, want, and programmed us to do. Your mind is like religion do this to you. It's in this right here. That's all you know. All that you think you know. Everything is right there. You can't think outside of the box. And that's what he said. The space inside this circle represents my realm of knowledge. All that I think I know about whatever I think I know is depicted right here inside this circle. I must keep in mind that there is more to know than what is within the circumference of my awareness. Right here. See, you got all of this knowledge out here, Black America. The white America been hiding it from you, honey. And as long as your ass been forgiving and praying and forgiving, honey, all this praying and stuff, you really praying on your people. Because you can't think outside the box for us. We can't think outside the box for us like that, because all we know to do is forgive. And to forgive white America for this right here, you must forget. And that's what religion does for us. That's what it does for you. I don't know, y'all. I feel some type of way. Yeah, I do. I'm so thankful that I ain't even boggled up with their religion and shoes. Thank you, my ancestors. Woo, honey. But let me get back to this right here, because see, religion got a true purpose. I thought the purpose of religion and all that stuff, Christianity and God and praying and church and worship and speaking in tongues and stuff, all that whole shebang, I thought it was to get you to heaven. That's what it was for. But it's got another purpose, see. And Dr. Ray Hagens, he's a psychologist. You know who I'm talking about. Dr. Ray Hagens, Hagins. He said that in the definition of its true purpose, and I highlighted that, because I'm like, whoa, my pastors never said this. Rest in peace, Reverend Wynn. But then nobody never tell me the true purpose of religion. It was something different. And they were elders, closer to what happened. But they forgot too, I guess. Religion may be defined as a cultural, and that means crazy, psycho-philosophical vehicle of spiritual and intellectual enslavement, which has as its end goal, number one, this is what religion's end goal is, the cultural and racial superiority of the people who created it. You did not create religion, Black America. We are a spiritual people. White folks created religion. Yes, they did. That's why you see them in their whole culture and their race in this superior viewpoint. Now, for us, the end goal is the paralysis of analysis to those who believe in it. In other words, it stops our thought processes. We can't critically think about our history, our life, our integration. We can't readily think about us and our suffering, our state of minds, the things we go into, our situation. We can't critically think about us and find ways to help us, because religion. We think God gonna fix everything and you better get right with God and stuff, honey. We better get the hell away from white folks. White folks is our problem. You ain't under a curse, Black America. Your black ass is under white America. That's your curse. And I know y'all face don't know what she talking about. I'm going to heaven anyway. Take your ass on up there, honey. At least I know you know. Now you know. Shit, now your ass know. Now it's up to you with everything that's being revealed. You think this is a lie? Do you think this is a lie? What white folks did? Where's the justice? Where's the justice for 14-year-old Richard Coleman? Where's the justice for him in heaven? At that time for Isaac McGee that was lynched here in Minnesota. Where's the justice for anybody? When they get to heaven and stuff, what? Oh, they don't remember faces. You healthy in heaven. You ain't got no pain. I didn't ask that. I said, where's the justice for them in heaven with white folks? You mean tell me they got to go spend forever, another lifetime, forever and ever and ever and ever with white folks in heaven? That's what you're saying. You want us to keep believing that shit. You really want us to keep believing that. And we believe in it. We believe, but not no more. Your ass, you got some new information, Black America. This is a new era. Information is being revealed for you. So your ass can wake up. Everybody else don't need information. You need to know what went on. You need to know what happened. And I read some of that was my first book. Honey, on look, Ida B. Wells. Where's the justice? In heaven. God know. You mean tell me God sitting up there? Well, he white. But I digress. God sitting up there in heaven, and Carol and Brian sitting up there in heaven, and her husband and her brother-in-law, and what, Emmett Till up there, and Mamie, and everybody in heaven with white folks, just happy as a clam, huh? Yeah, because they don't remember. But God remember. So where's the justice for Emmett Till? The same people that put 100-pound fan, industrial, big, huge fan on that baby and put him in that river. Where the justice at for Emmett Till? You're going to take your ass to heaven. Oh, I'm going to heaven. I don't care. Yeah, you gone there. At least you know. At least your ass know. I just want to make sure you, Black America, is getting the information that you need. Too much is going on to not focus on what we need to know about our ancestors. Honey, this was the first book that I read sitting down. I don't know why the ancestors got me getting all these books and stuff, but I love to read. I love to read. I read like true crime, white folks. Honey, them true crime by Ann Rule, honey, ain't got nothing on what they done did. Sure ain't, but I digress though. You know, murder is still wrong anyway. But yeah. So I sat down and started reading. As soon as I got to page 64, William Joseph Simmons, the motherfucker here, he was an ex-preacher. He tried to be a preacher, tried to be an insurance man. He tried to do something else, but he was a colonel in the war too. And he had these badges and stuff on and stuff. He was a big old puffery man. And he liked grandiose, you know, like that type of man and stuff. And he called the Ku Klux Klan his child, my child. He walking around all big and stuff, you know, yeah. And so he was a failure at everything else. I didn't know he was a colonel until I read about him in something else. And I was like, damn, that sounds like the man in the book we read. And it was. His motherfucking ass, what he did, y'all, he took the Ku Klux Klan from 4,000 members to 4 million members. But let me get back to this part about the book right here, honey. Well, what happened was in 1915, he revived the Ku Klux Klan. Him and his friends, 15 of his Klan friends, went up on Stone Mountain and blessed it. That's why I asked, you know, my brothers and them about Stone Mountain stuff. Hey, y'all got rid of that motherfucking spirit up there. I'm just asking, you know, have we cleansed it? And so I'm just saying, you know, everybody trying to take back and go back and shit. Hell, do we know? Hell, they probably done claimed that little corner over there behind that tree or what. I don't know. But I remember reading it in the book. But he said, y'all, that he formed the group in response to a spiritual vision of robed horsemen galloping in the sky, followed by a vision of a map of the United States. So I know that's just him saying that, you know, he visioned the Klansmen in heaven. But what make you think it ain't? I mean, they did put together this whole heaven for your ass to be in. And you willingly going to it. I'm going to heaven. Honey, I remember when my mama passed away. Fly high, mama. You free. My mama know. And when my mama passed away and the hearse took her away, and my auntie seen the angel in the clouds. And my auntie was like, "Go on, Anna." And we were so happy because I didn't know then. It was like 7 years ago when she passed away. I didn't know then. But honey, when my mama got on the other side and seen all that cotton, honey, my mama didn't go to heaven. My mom like Uncle Jamie Lee, Skeet. My mom was looking, Aunt Becky. My mom was looking for us, her people up there because they already knew. Face, yeah, I was supposed to tell my mama, but the main thing that the closest that I got to it was that I don't believe in the Jesus thing. I believe in black Jesus. If anybody did anything with black Jesus, I got him over there on the wall and stuff. Simeon Toko, you know. But yeah, but I didn't tell her that we ain't supposed to go to heaven because I didn't know then. But from what I did know, when she got on the other side and saw all that cotton, my mama didn't think it was clouds. She knew it was cotton. So yeah, you go to heaven, and your ass gonna be behind them pearly white gates. White folks came up with the vision of heaven. Ain't a damn thing up there but the gates, God, and Jesus, and black folk, white folk. You don't see no stars, no moon, no rainbows. You don't, yeah. And the gate ain't got but one way in. It ain't even got a way out. It's a game. They playing a manipulation, it's a mind manipulation tactic being used on Black America. Yep. I don't know why they took that Bible and did it like that for so long and you wasn't able to read between the lines. It said in the Bible, come out from under her. And who you thought he was talking to? No, I ain't never read it before. But y'all make sure you show, we quote these scriptures in this Bible right here. Sometimes I don't even have to ask nothing. You just start quoting stuff. And I just thought, yeah. Like, wow. But when I started reading and stuff, and I looked up some of your contradictions. You've been memorizing this Bible the way white folks taught it to you. If you were really studying this Bible right here, your black ass would have been clinging to every exit that was in the Bible. It told you to come out from under them. It told you don't be with them. Don't associate, mingle, marry, procreate with them. You still did it. Black America. Yeah, it told you right there in that book. And you got a whole lot of Bibles. I didn't even know it was that many Bibles. I was like, damn. And then I read somewhere it's like 4,200 religions. At this point, I think Black America, if you're going to keep this Bible right here, and that's fine and dandy, you need to get our Bibles too. You need to get black Bibles too. It ain't no other way around it. I hate it for you that it's going to be hard. You're going to have to use your discernment. It's going to break you down and stuff, honey. But get up. Get your ass up. Don't be mad at me. Hell, be mad at white folk. White folk the one did all of this to you. They the one did all of this right here to you. Go ahead and be in there. However you going to feel and stuff. Process it. Process it. Get over it. Because we got work to do. We got work to do. Yeah, hell, sometimes I'm so mad at they motherfuckers. That's like, now, I know I'll process this tonight. When we done, I'll process this tonight and stuff. I can still treat people civil. But to think that all of this right here was hidden from us, do you know what our lives would be like if we knew what we learning now? Do you? I don't think you do, because yeah, honey, I can see my life without white folks. I can see a life, us with each other. I can see their ass over there with other people, but I can see us by ourselves again. That's what I mean. I can see us by myself, by ourselves again, like we were. That's possibly the only time we were safe. But we got to heal us. We got to heal us first. And the reason why we can't detect what's wrong with us because we can't create. We cannot create. We cannot, not for each other, not for us. We can get out there and reach that individual success. But to try to reach that collective success for our people, we can't do it. And that's what really, is harming us. That's why we can't come together, because somebody gonna want to make up a song, a dance, got a plan, or a blueprint, or a vision, or something. But instinctively, we know. We know. All collectively, we know this right here. White America they've been the problem this whole time. This whole motherfucking time. Now, I ain't saying go out there and be violent and just cuss their motherfucking ass out. And your motherfucking ass look just like Carolyn Bryan. No, I ain't saying all that and shit. It's too late for that. Only thing you can do at this point, Black America, is help your people. Heal your people. I just want you to remember, have black babies and heal your people. That's why we're here. Yeah. We're here to have black babies, not babies with everybody else. How is black people gonna live on if your ass out here having babies with everybody else? How black people gonna live on? The parent of all people gonna live on if black people, you out there, you having babies with everybody else for the name of love, for the name. Start reading. Find your ass some books and read. Cause we need we need some facts now. We need the truth now. We don't need nobody watering shit down and making us think, that everything is okay and we're gonna be no, we ain't gonna be motherfucking okay. They lying to your ass. They lying to your motherfucking ass. What's gonna happen is one of these motherfuckers gonna end up reproposing some slavery type shit. And they gonna be like, well, look at them. All you gotta do is look at them and you'll see how they are and stuff. And of course they gonna show our hot heads. They gonna show them and shit, our weakest links. And yeah, you can. I don't trust these motherfuckers. I'm not racist either. I'm not racist, honey. I'm motherfucking suspicious. That's what face is. Yeah, suspicious. Too much done happened to my people. But I digress. But we're gonna read tonight. You can leave if you want to, because I'm gonna read. I'm starting now. All I needed was a push. Yeah, I won't even need that once I get used to this and stuff. But however, let me get back to this right here. Because I want y'all to understand who these people are. I'm still, well, who the hell are they though? We just need to know about them. We'll figure it out who they are and shit, because something ain't right. This life and our afterlife, we got some work to do. Fuck the dumb shit. But this man said that, that's why he formed the Ku Klux Klan. Well, I guess everybody else goddamn ass had the same vision because they fell on cold with it. Well, anyway, y'all, he said that he established this Ku Klux Klan shortly after seeing Birth of a Nation. And Birth of a Nation is like the sequel to part 2 to the movie Klansman. I said I'm going to watch Klansman too, but I ain't never watched Birth of a Nation. It's a silent movie, black and white. But yeah. And hearing the news of the notorious lynching of Leo Frank outside of Atlanta. I seen Leo Frank's name in another book. I don't know if he was another man from another race or something. But I don't know if it was the same one. But I know when I saw William Joseph Simmons' name, I connected the dots like George Fraser said. We better connect some motherfucking dots. We ain't got long, honey. Sure don't. Your ass probably got a fortnight. You probably got a fortnight, Black America. But on Thanksgiving night, y'all, in 1915, while you eating your Thanksgiving this year, you eating your turkey this year, I want you to remember this story right here. On Thanksgiving night in 1915, Simmons and 15 friends hiked up the huge granite outcrop of Stone Mountain, east of the city, and held a ceremony Simmons had contrived. Now, why the fuck they gonna go up on Stone Mountain? Why? Now, there was a black family living at the base of Stone Mountain. I don't know if it was then or after then or whatever. I just remember seeing that it was a family. Shermantown or something like that, but it wasn't mentioned in the book. I seen it somewhere else and stuff. But yeah, I'm just like, what the hell? Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I was just mentioning it and stuff. I wasn't saying don't go to my people or no, nothing like that. Hell. And once, Mother Earth get rid of white folks and they go back to their own land and stuff like that, then we can go anywhere we want to. Yeah. And that's it. That ain't me. I ain't racist. I ain't got no power and stuff. If I did, I'd be like, everybody get y'all ass up and go. Pack your suitcase, get Karen, get Sabrina, get Ken. Everybody get y'all ass up, get your dogs, and yep, it's time to go. But I don't have power like that and stuff. All I can do is just teach my people and stuff as I learn. And honey, that's all I'm here to do. I ain't here to be nobody's friends. I don't even want your likes. Yeah, you can keep your few dollars and stuff, because hell, I know how to braid hair. I know how to clean. Hell, I'll change the oil on your car. I'll put your tire on your car. $35, $40. If you broke, my sister, and you ain't got it, you probably could give me $20 and stuff. But I just need my people to know what happened to our people and how we need to think about spending our life and our afterlife, honey, because somebody needs to tell us something that's really worth our attention. All of this bullshit, let's make this racial reconciliation and we all won and save the world and fuck all of that bullshit. You done had time and time and time again to make this right. And you're making it right for everybody. All across the board for black folks. Sure will, honey. So I ain't sitting here trying to compel to your likeness and face. And I don't want your motherfucking fame or your goddamn fortune. I want you to get your ass out the way and shit if you ain't trying to let my people know what's really going on around this bitch. I want you to let my people know. And there go Willie Brown right there. You got your own black Jesuses. Remember we were talking about black Jesus earlier? Huh? See, I didn't know this book when I was telling my mama that I don't believe in this Jesus Cesario Borgio. I found out his name. Go to Council of Nicaea. What is it? 432? Somebody put it in the chat. You know it. You know it. Go over there and look and see who the hell your white Jesus is. If I have some friends with white Jesus on their wall and stuff, when you come out the bathroom, I'm going to paint his ass black or brown, bronze colored and stuff, like it say in the Bible, because you didn't take that to heart. And y'all true to tell us, well, we know the Bible is about his face. It say he got kinky hair and bronze skin, but hell, you still got the white man on your mind. Every time you close your eyes and stuff, oh, Jesus, that's who you see, that white man. Francis Cress Welsing already done told us. Ever since you were 3 weeks old, 3 months old, 3 years old, sitting up in that church with that white man on that wall and stuff. I know some of y'all had the real stuff, I guess. I just know that the Vatican or somebody opened up their vaults and showed the black Jesus and Madonna and the baby and everything stuff. But for the most part, my people that I know, right here in America, honey, y'all ass got that white man on y'all wall and shit. You didn't even listen to Michael Evans on Good Times when he was telling you and stuff. Take the white man off and put the black man up there. At least put the black man up there. Give your mind a chance to open the door on his own. If you put that black Jesus up there and stuff, who knows? Maybe a breeze would have came through and blew the window open, blew the door open so you could start thinking and just the thoughts will start coming and stuff, but you refuse to do it, Black America. And now I'm just convinced, y'all asses, you memorized that Bible right there so you could get to heaven. But honey, when you go to heaven and stuff, white folks are doing the same thing up there in heaven that they doing down here. John Brown is in heaven right now and his 2 sons. Because white folks lynched him and his 2 sons at Harper's Ferry. They lynched the black men too, but you know what they did to the black men bodies. But then white men, John Brown. So John Brown is in heaven right now. Prove it he ain't dead. Prove it. John Brown is up there right now telling white folks to let him go. You did this to him on earth in the land of the living. Now you up here and you ain't got the bodies. Once we leave this plane, we ain't going to have no body. Cosmic energy only needed the body to be on earth. So when you do go to the other life and stuff, you're just a spirit or, your soul or, your essence or however you want to put it and stuff. But because white folks don't have a soul or a spirit. I guess it's just their essence that'll be in heaven. But you have a soul and a spirit. That's why you can go out. You can go beyond heaven. See, white folks ain't supposed to go beyond heaven. No, white folks supposed to stop at heaven. They ain't supposed to go no further. That could possibly be the war that's going on, the spiritual war in the ethers. It could possibly be because some white person, a Klansman out of the book, I guess. Hell, oh no, a motherfucker was like, shit here. We're going to go and see what's out there. So, our people, the cosmos is us. Carbon energy. It's us. Carbonic energy. So, when they finally found out, and it was a long time, I don't know where that white essence was hiding at, but they were hiding. And when they finally came out, they got a glimpse of them and stuff, honey. It's been on in the spiritual. It's been a spiritual war up there in the ethers, honey. And it's a spiritual war here, too. A physical war here, a mental war here. Yep. But, this right here, honey, that's your black Jesus right there. Sure will. Go to some of them other channels and stuff, honey. You're going to hear about all of your black Jesuses. Fuck the dumb shit. I'm not here for all that bullshit. If you here for all of that, honey, go over there where sister at. Y'all can pray and forgive and forget all you motherfucking want. But right here, your ass gonna know what the deal is. Yeah. Hell, I ain't got nothing to gain. Shit, I just want us to know. Keep all your fame, your fortune, your life, your shit. Keep all of that shit. As long as it's out there, and my ancestors say you did it, you read again. Read again. Then that's what I'm going to keep doing because black people need to know. Black people, and it's deeper than that. If it can get any deeper, because it's still ongoing. Everybody act like all of this shit that's going on is for another reason. No, we know why it's going on right here. You know why it's going on. Shit, everybody act like hell everybody getting some of it. Yeah, everybody getting some of it. Martin told you that. But shit, when shit calm down, you know what it's gonna be like. Don't motherfucking play with me. Y'all motherfuckers ready to sacrifice my people again. Everybody is folks and skin folk. We might not motherfucking read tonight. So fucking what? Yeah. Willie Brown. All them white folk right there. And white folks have been in church. Took their ass to church. After church gone and let's hunt that nigger. Let's get him. Yeah. And you want to go to heaven with them. That's where you want to spend the rest of your life. Your afterlife. Your forever and ever and ever and ever. Oh, honey, yeah. You ain't gonna make no fool and a dumb out of me. Fuck the dumb shit. Every goddamn body crazy. If that's the case. Every goddamn body crazy. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, honey. All of this madness you seeing in America and stuff. This it right here. Come from this right here. Everybody goddamn crazy called white America. White America is so calm and peaceful and stuff, you know. But then when you look at their culture out there and stuff, all honey, them motherfuckers is ready to rage. Ready to rage. Honey, yeah, spirit come through. Spirit come through. I don't know if it's going to be a missile or a meteor going to hit this motherfucker. But I know I'm going to get out the way. Don't stand behind me. Because I'm soon to play dodgeball, be throwing missiles and meteors and shit. Sure will. Yeah, it's over with now. It is over with now, honey. Black folk, all you got to do is get on code with Mother Gaia and cosmic energy. Get on code. Stop eating all that nasty ass motherfucking meat. I know I love bacon too. But I'm working on it. Do a little bit at a time. Now, see, if I'd have did a little bit at a time and weaned myself off of it, it wouldn't be like years and shit. Stop eating all that meat and stuff, because Dr. Sabi said if it's got eyes and stuff, you ain't supposed to eat it anyway. So, you know, yeah, eat your fruits and your vegetables, your pecans and nuts and stuff like that, and your berries and stuff, you'll be just fine. Drinking your water and stuff, all this meat and stuff, which hell, the meat is cancerous now anyway. Hell, they selling your motherfucking ass meat with glue in it. They got meat glue. They got meat glue. I don't know. I guess they take the little shavings and put a little glue off in there and stick it together. And there you go. Think you got a whole roast. And yep, it's meat glue. You got a whole different kind of roast. Every kind of roast. Because they put it together and stuff like that. And not to mention, then you got your lab meat. Yeah, we got to clean that up and stuff. We got to clean everything up. All of them goddamn cereal and candies. I like the Skittles too. I like the Skittles too. Shit, but we can't be eating that shit. Them red dyes, yellow dye, green dye, purple dyes, blue dyes and stuff. All that is throwing off our babies' connections in their brains and stuff. It ain't doing nothing but hyping them up and spazzing them out. That's all it's doing, y'all. Sure wills, honey. On that tip, all I can say is when you go to the grocery store, don't go through the meat aisle first. Take your ass through the vegetable. Go through the vegetables, the fresh fruits and vegetables. Go through that side first. Then after you're done with that, then you want to go down the canned goods aisle. Yeah, you don't want to go over by the meat and stuff. If you do got to go over there by there, you maybe get you 1, 2, 3 little few packs of meat because you got to start weaning it out of your diet and stuff. And for what's happening and stuff, you got your deep freezer. Here, go on and fill it up halfway and stuff. Everybody going to need a pack of meat. You never know. I'm just saying. But yeah, we got to clean things up, not just on one front. We got to clean it up on all fronts. On all fronts. Neely Fuller said this right here, honey, is taking control of everything. War, economics, politics, entertainment, religion, sex, education, labor, and law. Honey, you got everything to work on, Black America. It ain't no excuse now. It is not no excuse. Now, I don't give a damn how in love you is. If you in love that much, honey, then Sabrina ain't gonna have no problem with you reading Red Summer to your children, y'all children. Sabrina ain't gonna have no problem with you playing Dr. Francis Chris Wilson, Dr. Carol Anderson. Sabrina gonna want y'all babies to know what's going on. I'm just saying, if they got a problem with it and stuff, then honey, shit, you be thankful for your kids. Be thankful for your kids because you done wasted your whole life on a love that really wasn't sincere. A love that stopped you from being all the black you could be. I'm just saying, it's all a scheme. It's a mind manipulation. This whole thing is. It is. It's fucked up. It is truly fucked up. Ooh, I thank the ancestors, honey. I had all black babies. Yes, I love my grandbabies and my great grandbabies and my great great grandbabies and stuff. But my family and my children and stuff, honey, please have black babies. I'm gonna love them anyway. I'm gonna teach them too. But I'm just saying, have black babies. Shit, don't come bringing nobody else home. Talk about, Mom, we in love. Let me see what they ass did to my people. I'm just saying, for me. Hell, white folks been saying it for the goddamn longest. So don't act like I'm saying something new. Oh no, face racist now. I done told you about that bullshit. I'm not racist. I'm motherfucking suspicious. I really want to know, who are these people that can do all this stuff? Who the hell, the tears we cannot stop? A sermon to white America? You want to know exactly what he talking about? Tears we cannot stop. Yeah, wrong man, believe lynching. Yes, honey, all of this lynched after acquittal. Lynched for being black. A governor commends lynchers. 4 Negroes lynched at once. Angry miners lynched Negro. Desperado burned to crisp. Thwarted mob lynches brother of intended victim. They couldn't get him, so they went and got his brother. Who? What could do stuff like this? You tell me. I want to know. Your ass know about these books. Y'all been knowing about the stories. You've been knowing about Devil's Punch Bowl. You've been knowing about the alligators eating the babies. You've been knowing about belts. Motherfuckers making belts out of black people's skin and stuff. You've been knowing all of this stuff. So, yeah, I want to know what the fuck was your ass distracted by. You kept it to yourself? Even as you saw all the little teenagers that come past you, and I see them all the time. Not one motherfucking time did you think to give them the knowledge that they need. I ain't saying this. It ain't always about this, right here. I already done told you. We keep this for us. This is time for our motherfucking ass to know about this. But all them times them teenagers came by you, I see them all the time. I coached every summer. They don't want to be there. No, they won't sit their ass in there. Hell, tell them something. Tell them something. Show them something. I can see them now coming in. So, coach, we're gonna read a chapter before we start practicing and stuff. Before we stretch and warm up, you gonna read us one of them stories and stuff. I can see it now. Then they would have been into it. They would have been there when your motherfucking ass got to practice. I'm just saying. Somebody y'all got to get y'all motherfucking asses together. Can't keep doing this motherfucking shit. And can you imagine what it's going to be like if the shit repeats itself? History repeats itself. All y'all knew it. All y'all knew it. Ooh-wee. Honey, yeah, let's, I don't know. I'm about to read y'all something out of here and stuff. But I'm just going to give you some names and stuff, honey. John Peterson cussed white folks out every step he took to being lynched. Yes, honey. They lynched him. And, honey, while they was walking him to the pyre, Pyre, that they build up for the fire and stuff, they build fires. Oh, yeah, honey, they running to get wood and sticks and jumping up, breaking branches off of trees and ripping off paper and stuff, and yeah, use this shirt, any shirt, anything they could find that would burn. And while they were walking him up there, honey, he was cussing them motherfuckers out too. God damn it, I'll see y'all motherfuckers straight to hell. Yeah, you getting rid of me now. I hope your ass never forget me. I'm gonna haunt y'all motherfucking ass and your kids kids. John Peterson did. Yeah, he the first one that I think, well, that we read about, that I read about, that was they had he had his courageous spirit. He wasn't the only one that stood up against them, but he was the one that was voicing it the most while they were taking him to lynch him, because he was an innocent man. He was an innocent man. And even a guilty man does not deserve to be burned at the stake. Hot irons in the fire so they can get red hot, and these motherfuckers sticking them in their eyes, rolling them on their body and shit. One brother stuck it down his mouth, stuck it down his throat. So I'm asking you, what the fuck is funny? Y'all ain't got time to talk about this, but you got time to talk about everything else. You don't want to mention the fires here, but you want to mention the fires that's burning America down out there. You want to mention, oh yeah, everybody needs saving. It ain't going to work if Black America don't come out and do it. Black America don't need to come out and save nobody. Sure don't. We need to save us, honey. This fight right here, where we at right here today with this, there you go. There you go. Ain't nobody getting out finna march no goddamn where. We finna change some shit with the pen and the paper. Y'all know, and you've been knowing. You're best to get your Black political party going. If you're really serious, and you know Black people been out here fighting for reparations forever, it seemed like to me. And where I'm from and stuff, I didn't even know it was a fight for reparations and stuff. In the South, they don't teach you shit what's going on with your people and stuff. Oh yeah, it's a fight for reparations. So why the fuck y'all ain't already started a Black political party? So you can at least be making your own front, standing on your own, right there, in your own space, with your own people, with all your motherfucking facts, knowledge, skills, intelligence. Why you ain't done that? Why? Because see, everybody been playing along with white America, condoning and tolerating white America so they can get what they want. Make it seem like, yeah, we still gonna throw a few crumbs to Black America. And no goddamn well, when them crumbs hit the floor, they gonna break up. They gonna break up. Yeah, it's fucked up. Motherfucking cowards. And then there was Willie Burns. Oh, Richard Coleman, George Wells. Richard Coleman was 14 years old. White folk were rubbing cayenne pepper in his eyes. He was burned at the stake. Thousands of white men, young boys, little bitty toddlers and shit. Old men at the lynching. Yeah, hundreds of white women and their kids and stuff, pregnant white women with their big bellies. They motherfucking ass was at the lynchings too. John Hartfield, 10,000 white folks was at that lynching. Little white kids up in the tree, throwing rocks down on John, spitting on him, pissing on him, throwing branches down on him and shit. 10,000 white folks. The governor knew, and the NAACP knew, but couldn't nobody stop it. Couldn't nobody stop it. It was like a fair. It was like a carnival atmosphere. That's what it said. It was just like a carnival. White folk were just gleeful. Just gleeful. Just full of glee, joy, so excited. Honey, they were so passionate and stuff, honey. I don't know. You know how happy they was when Michael Jackson was performing and stuff, and you see white folk just going crazy, Michael, Michael, and they just fainting and stuff and all that. They didn't have nothing on how they was during the lynchings. It didn't. It had nothing. One brother fainted. They were carrying him to the pyre where they had built the fire at, and he fainted. Everybody went silent. It said in the book, everybody, you could hear it. I guess it was a journalist there, because it was journalists at some of these lynches and stuff, so they were taking notes and shit. Matter of fact, was it this book? Yes, this book right here. It's got multiple accounts on some of the lynchings because some places had more than one newspaper. So each one would give their report. That's why it would be different accounts and stuff. But one of them said it might have been in Ida B. Wells, The Red Record, but it was in one of these books. And the brother, he fainted. He was so scared. He was so terrified, y'all. And he fainted. And there were thousands of white people. And when he fainted, honey, everybody was just like, and I was wondering what the hell was that about and stuff. You know, that was just my mind wondering why did they do that? I was reading the book and stuff. And then it said that one of the other white men went up there and kicked him. And yeah, started kicking him and stuff. He woke up because they were told him. He fainted. They had to told him like that right there. So they were kicking him and stuff and hitting him to wake him up. Then they realized he was still alive. They was all right. They started cheering and getting happy and yeah. And then it dawned on me, them motherfuckers thought he was dead. They thought he was dead because if he was dead, they weren't going to get to torture him. They weren't going to get to mutilate his body. So I ask you, where you want to go? Why you want to go? Why would you want to go to heaven? Don't make no sense. You be civil on this planet right here. You, even the dogs and cats getting along now. We can be civil. We can coexist on this planet. It's big enough. But it's time for us to do for us. Let white America be. They got to get them some healing too. You know, Dr. Joy DeGrasse said that white folks ain't had no healing. They had no therapy either. So, you know, they need to go ahead and focus on them. Get themselves right. Get themselves right and be sincere about it. Don't lie to us no more because it don't even matter with us no more. We doing for us regardless. But if they want any kind of mercy, any kind of slack or tolerance from cosmic energy and Mother Gaia, they better get right. They better get right. You can fool us, but you can't fool Mother Gaia. And I don't know who plan on being the new black people. Hell, I don't know if it's going to be white folks or them Orientals that be going in them shops and coming out with black hair and nappy hair on their head. I don't know who plan on being the new black people and what they planning on. I have no idea, but I know you can pull that shit off with people, but you can't pull that shit off with Mother Gaia. You can't pull that shit off with cosmic energy. Cosmic energy knows exactly who he chose to be the parent of all people. Cosmic energy wanted to experience life on Earth. Yep. And life on Earth, you got to have a body. So it just chose the black woman and the black man. That's why we are the parent of all people. Yep. Civilization, life came from us. That Adam and Eve, that might be true. But it ain't true for me. I ain't come from no motherfucking Adam and Eve. Sure the fuck didn't. Fuck the dumb shit. Now you get that shit back to white folks. Cause hey, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that. And I can say whatever I want to say about me and my life. That's y'all asses that still got to be programmed to that. I don't forgive none of this shit either. Matter of fact, that's why, I need y'all to know I ain't religious. If you can't tell by now, I ain't religious. Who? I don't have to forgive no motherfucking body for nothing they done to any of my ancestors. I sure don't. If Dick Rawlings had killed Sarah Page in the Tulsa race riot, that didn't account for all of that shit that happened, which I don't believe he did anyway, but I'm just saying, if he had. And in this case right here, white men they were saying that black men were committing crimes and assaulting white women. That was a motherfucking lie. And in the case, the one or two cases where it did happen, if she was trying to scream rape, and he had his hand over her mouth and shit, and tried to keep her ass quiet and shit, because, white women would do that. Knowing goddamn well, you've been fucking for 2 or 3 years, and black men, white women would tell black men, either you do it or I'm going to say you rape me. So the black men a lot of times felt like, well, hell, I might as well. I'm going to have to do it anyway. That's what their ass did. It's a fetish, just like it is today. It's still a motherfucking fetish. I don't know if they sucking your ass, your essence out of you or what. I don't know. Hell, y'all need to know. Shit, y'all the one took it there without knowing where you were taking it. You took it there without knowing where you were taking it. And that's been decades of your life. You got kids, babies, grandbabies, and you got bonds and businesses and shit. And you done forgot all about yours. Honey, you ain't even got no life no more. You ain't even got no focus, no rap, no roots to you. You don't. You can't. You cannot, Black America. Not like that. You can't. It don't make no sense. Ain't nobody told us nothing. Everybody just been trying to sugarcoat everything for Black America. Why? Everybody scared of white America? Scared of what white America gonna say? Oh, you being racist. No. White folks founding fathers. They the motherfuckers that started that race shit. We learned about that in Powernomics right now. They the ones that started the race card, the race game. Yeah, so hell, they the ones. White folks the ones were supposed to eradicate all this racism and shit. White folks were supposed to eradicate this. This is white folks. This they sons, brothers, cousins, husbands, and uncles and nephews and godsons and neighbors and shit. That's they boys out there. Don't make no mistake. Them is they boys out there. Fuck the dumb shit. You and Sabrina been married for goddamn it 35 years, but that's Sabrina's nephew out there. That's her daddy, her granddaddy out there. Them is her nephews out there. Yeah, just because they sit around your black ass, that don't mean nothing. What is that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? When they get that dog whistle and they tell them mixed babies, go with the money. Things have changed now. We can't be freely with this no more. Go with the money. You want to have an easy life. You want to go on vacation. You want to have money. You don't want to worry about bills. You always want to have what you need. You want to be able to go shopping. You know, you want to be able where you ain't got to work and stuff. You know, you better marry Mr. Charlie. You better marry Mr. Charlie now. You marry Ray, your ass going to be hard up. Might be fun now. Cock might be good now. Then another 25, 30 years, your ass going to be living in a project with 6, 7 kids. Tyrone ass going to be cheating on you. You're going to be old and wrinkled and shit. You know, white women, you know your age quick. You better marry Mr. Charlie. When they start telling them mixed kids that, and they realize, oh, hell yeah, let me go on and marry Mr. Charlie. Yeah, in 3 generations, it'll wipe that black man right on out of there. You might pop up in somebody's child down the line. But Dr. Umar Johnson said take 3 generations. So all this interracial shit, that's been used against you too. That's been used against you too. What have you really put up with? Because we put up with some shit. Not just interracial. I'm speaking in general. We put up with some shit to be in a relationship. And now you got to decide, is it really worth it? Can I finally stand up for something that really matters? Somebody that really matters. I mean, y'all keep putting your faith in white America, and white America ain't really showing you nothing. Not for you. White America ain't showing you no benefit or business for you, Black America. Hell, you see it building up now. This mother 5Gs every goddamn where you turn and stuff. I feel like the motherfuckers finna start putting up them antennas in the neighborhoods now. Cause see, all of that shit got to work together. It's gonna be like a ripple when you throw the rock in the pond and you see them ripples. Well, that's how the 5Gs got to connect. That's why them 5G towers are like every half a block or every 2 blocks or some shit like that. I don't know. I just be driving and be like, well, damn, I just seen one. I just seen one of them bitches, and they get bigger and bigger. It look like a huge ass chandelier up there. It's like, you know, when you remember that, what movie was that? Was that King Kong? I think it was. And he was coming through the trees and shit. And when she looked up and seen him and stuff, and you know, they tried to say that was like the black man. Yeah, son, and white folk, they always sneaky, so sneaky with you. So see, yeah, we under this ideology on this level that we all the same and stuff, you know, and people down here with us. I done had some white friends before. Shit, I'm not motherfucking racist. Hell, if I see her today, I be like, yeah, I talk to her today and stuff. We get to talking and stuff, other than saying, hey, how the kids doing and stuff like that. Yeah, I want to know too. Yeah, where your family from? Where your people from? And your family live in Duluth? How long they been there? I'm just saying. Hell, I want to know. Shit, I want to motherfucking know. Other than that, hell, to get the hell away from me then, shit, because I ain't got to be around nobody but my people. That's it, and that's all for me, honey. Sure is. I'm just saying. Y'all got to start asking some questions of everybody, folks and skin folk. Hell, you tell everybody about Tyrone, or you take your damn ass outside with Tyrone. I don't like his motherfucking ass and his mama. But you won't say shit about Karen. You won't say a goddamn thing about Brad coming pulling up. Don't even come in the house no more. He just blow for her to come outside. They're like, they used to do when they just come and blow, and they send sister outside with him and shit. I'm just saying, yeah, this whole illusion and shit, this shit ain't motherfucking right. Y'all know it ain't right. Y'all know where it's leading us to. You know exactly where it's leading us to, but you ain't got to fear no more, baby. My people, you don't have to be scared no more. You sure don't. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody goddamn ass. Hell, I be wondering, did your ass know? Hell, we done spent a whole lot of time together. Hell, you mean tell me you knew about lynchings in Duluth? You knew about Isaac McGee, and out of all the talks we done had and chilling out and stuff, you ain't never thought to bring it up? Why? I'm just saying. Black America, everybody been playing us for a fool, but I be there, you ain't gonna play me for no fool and no dummy. Sure way. And look at that, I even seen my maiden name. Yep. I'm gonna have to do some fact checking on that. That's why I wrote it in the back. Jeff Bolden in 1898 in Jackson County, Georgia. I'm gonna look it up because that's my biggest. Yeah, we're seeing my namesake in these books right here. Your motherfuckers, son of a bitches, done did all this. George Ward lynched, burned for 2 hours, y'all. They burned that man's body for 2 hours straight, which they did and on multiple occasions. I'm gonna go back through the book and write them all down. Thousands of white people just came and went. They were coming from all over, honey. White folk were running, they were walking, they were jogging up there, catching rides, they were hitchhiking, they was on bicycles, some of them was in cars and stuff, honey. Pregnant white women were walking and stuff. They came from all over to see it and stuff. And the white women wouldn't be so big with the baby and stuff, honey. We told you not to come, Karen. Well, nah, I want to see it too. I want to see it too. And ain't nothing we could do. And somebody must have seen a wheelbarrow over there. Well, bring that wheelbarrow over here. Put her motherfucking ass in the wheelbarrow. And she didn't care, honey. Her ass just riding in the wheelbarrow, bumping. And the baby inside of her going to see a lynching. The unborn baby going to a lynching. So I beg to differ. Who was born sinners again? Yeah, I'm just saying. But this shit right here don't seem right to me. His feet didn't burn and toes were sold to folks. His toes. They sold them to people. He was burned for 2 hours with oil in crates. They would turn up crates. I can see him now just smashing crates to get the wood and stuff off of them, pouring oil on them. Who could do such a thing? Why I gotta forgive? Why I gotta forgive that? You gonna tell me that's for me? That's for you, Faze. You got to forgive. You forgive for you. Stop lying to black people. Stop telling us we got to go to heaven with white folks. Stop telling us heaven is peaceful and it's all calm and cool. Heaven is what white folks invented, created and stuff. You, Black Americans, supposed to go to the afterlife. You're supposed to go to the afterlife where you can be free. You can fly. You can go anywhere you want to go. But there's a war going on up there. If you do, just know it's a war going on up there because some white person done escaped from heaven and done got out into the afterlife. And yeah, I'm just saying, you got to start thinking. You must start thinking. There's plenty of channels out here that's telling us these things. Julian Johnson Law, my brother. I thank you, my brother. I thank everybody because I'm learning from y'all. I'm going to get it down, Pat. I just in my emotions and stuff because this is my first time hearing about any of this, all of this. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to, I don't know. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'm always feel like this about this. And that's fine with me, honey. Then you can go to Reading with Regina. That's our sister too. My sister, I love you, my sister. I don't know. They don't even know nothing about me. I'm just giving some shouts out to you because I go to their channel sometimes. You can go to the Angry Black Man's Club, Dr. Randy Short. These are some of the channels that I go to. So you can go, there's many channels out there that's teaching us what we need to know. On the Shoulders of Giants, they were reading Powernomics too. They also were reading Powernomics and stuff. I'm just new to this. But everybody else is already here doing it. So it ain't like, you got to be here. I got to be first. I want you here. No, I want to see you over there. When I'm here, I'm here. But when I'm not here, I'm on other channels, our channels. Ain't no reason for you to be and have them babies sitting down in front of motherfucking funky ass Lululemon no more. Big head ass baby boss and all that bullshit. Pepper the Pig and shit. Fuck that bullshit. You supposed to be having them babies looking. You supposed to be having them on Neely Fuller. They got Neely Fuller in cartoon now. Brilliant idea. That was so brilliant to me. But then how come I looked on it the other day and it's generalized now? Should have kept that for strictly for educational purposes. We didn't need to see celebrities and pastors and athletes. We didn't need to see all of that in cartoon form. Now our baby's going to have a hard enough choice, a decision to get to the meat, the knowledge, because everything is in a motherfucking cartoon form. I'm like, wow. That was a brilliant idea. But then once it was generalized, now it's like everything in cartoon form and stuff. That was supposed to be strictly for lessons, for teaching, for learning. That wasn't supposed to be for celebrities and athletes and pastors and comedians. And it wasn't supposed to be for that. Neely Fuller in cartoon form, everybody was supposed to be in cartoon form, and that's it for us. So what you're going to have to do is when you set your boundaries, you got to set your boundaries. You got to set your boundaries for your family, your kids, your friends. You got to set your boundaries, Black America. I got my boundaries set for my babies, my grandbabies. When they come here, ain't nobody being on their phone. You got to put your phone right over there in that basket. Yeah, put your phone right over there. I'm going to get them a basket, a little cute basket and stuff. We're going to leave it on. Your mama might want to call. I might let you call her. But while you're here and stuff, we got the garden. They got notebooks. We listen to documentaries and stuff. We reading books. We do crossword puzzles and other little stuff like that. But we ain't finna be on no phone. We ain't finna be just wrapped up in technology and stuff. You got to set boundaries. We'll listen to some music, my music. You ain't finna come up in here playing no motherfucking Lululemon. I guess it's a song. I don't know what they be listening to and stuff and looking at YouTube and all that shit. And no, we don't do all that over here. We got to set our boundaries. When family come over here and stuff, same for y'all. We ain't finna sit over here and look at no motherfucking Andy Griffith, Hell's Kitchen, reality TV show. I don't do all that bullshit. No, very rarely will I take a break. We might look at some Lifetime television. But if I'm going to take a break from, and yeah, it's going to be a sister too. We're looking at. But if I'm going to take a break from that right there, it's pretty much some natural disasters. We just don't waste our time here no more and stuff. Because your ass can either help me with a garden, you can try to learn something with me, but other than that, don't come over here wasting my time and stuff. So, the babies be like, no, I don't want to go to that house. That's fine with me. Honey, I'm fine at home. You the one sitting at home sad, depressed, ain't got nothing to do, that ain't teaching you nothing. Because we ain't raising no damsels in distress. We need to raise our young girls and our young boys to grow up to be thinkers. They got to be thinkers, and they got to be critical thinkers. I don't need them, my grandbaby, to be sitting up there thinking about, who can I get to come and change this car, change this tire for me? You know, the baby might be 17, 18, 21, when they driving and stuff, when they adults and stuff. Who can I get to, on their bicycle? Who can I call Uncle Jamie Lee to change the flat on my bike? No! We gonna teach them how to change that flat on their bicycle, on their car, on their motorcycle by themselves. We ain't raising no damsel in distress no more. We weren't supposed to be doing that anyway. But see, this integration stuff done fucked us up. And I'm done. We didn't read. Maybe we'll read tomorrow. But when we do read, I'm gonna finish this. I started to last night, but then I'm like, yeah, I don't think I ever done read no this long before. I'll do one chapter, but this right here might be like, yeah, this is 2 chapters. But we're going to finish them tomorrow night because I really did enjoy Brother's book and stuff. But, you know, yeah, I'm glad he did give that sermon to white America because their ass need to know. They need to know what the fuck is going on too, and that is their fault. It's their fault. I ain't saying we ain't taking no accountabilities. Honey, I was having fun when I snuck into the club and yeah, with them grown people, them elderly adult peoples and stuff, you know, and it sent my life the wrong direction. But yeah, I can't blame that on white America. But hell, you know, if I had knowledge, hell, I probably, no, I ain't going to no damn club. Hell, I don't want to be up in no stinking, smoky club. Shit, girl, you crazy. But I didn't have no knowledge and stuff, so I knocked on my window, Mel, one of my friends. I don't know if that was you, Mel, but I ain't mad at you, girl, though. Shit. And I had black babies. And they were like, Faith, you want to come with us? We're going to sneak in the club. And I was like, yeah, give me a few minutes. And I went and stuck my ass in the club and stuff. I'm just saying, you got to give us some knowledge now. Fuck all the dumb shit. We is not motherfucking distracted and okay with all this bullshit, this superficial entertainment, I guess. Entertainment, education, living. This superficial living. We ain't okay with it. We're not okay with it. We make the wrong decisions. We take forever. We do things wrong. We need knowledge now. We need knowledge, y'all. Your baby needs some knowledge. When we get off of here and stuff and you process tonight, we didn't read nothing horrific and stuff, but you did learn about Richard Coleman and, you know, 100 years of lynching. I can't even explain it to you, honey. Sure can't. But just process it every night and stuff. We have to process what we learn because you don't want it to be on your heart and stuff and you still be thinking about Richard. You know, process it. Richard is okay now. All of them okay now. I freed them from heaven anyway. Yes, I did. I told all of them they ain't got to be in heaven no more. They didn't have the information we got now. And I told them if they want to, they can leave up out of heaven and they can go to the afterlife. And they were protected anyway. Because they didn't have the knowledge we got today. So when Isaac McGee and Elmer Jackson was lynched over here in Duluth, and Elias Clayton, and they were lynched over here in Duluth, when all of them was lynched, and they got to heaven, because that's all they knew was heaven and hell. That's all we ever known is heaven and hell. So when they got to heaven and stuff, the cosmos, they were innocent. No one should be burned at the stake. Are you crazy? As soon as they passed over, cosmic energy got pulled in heaven too, see. It retracted their wings. Their wings shortened in. So when I told them they can leave heaven, honey, their wings came out and they flew away. Everybody was getting up out of there, except for those of us like our brother Telvin, except for those that's determined to be in heaven with white folk. They still up there. So see, it ain't going to hurt none for you to be like, no, well, I ain't going to heaven either. I'm going to the afterlife. I know I'm going to the afterlife. I don't never want to see white folks after this. Sure the fuck don't. Honey, hell no, I'm going to the 12th of never. I'm going to the 12th of never, honey. When I come back through flying as free as I want to be, and I be looking off in there in heaven and stuff, if I see you off in there, if I see your essence off in there and stuff, you know, I wish you good and wish you freedom and stuff, but you will have yourself there. Maybe somebody else will come along in the next millennium or something and say you free again. If you missed it, your opportunity, and it come back around again. I don't know. I don't know, honey. I'm just saying for right now, you better start doing your thinking and stuff, for this life and the next life. This life matters and the afterlife matters, y'all. It ain't just no heaven and hell. I don't know why the pastors didn't tell us. Could it be that all these pastors didn't know? What, they think we can't handle the truth? Y'all can't handle the truth? Well, shit, don't come back on here. I'm just motherfucking saying. You done had long enough to know, all of us, somewhat, who we dealing with here. Now, I'm just now learning about our elders and critical thinkers, but I know a lot of y'all been knowing. Now, people like myself, we didn't reach them educational pinnacles and stuff, I be talking to us a lot because we like, damn, shit, what about the modicum of danger, though, face? Because it is a modicum of danger when you talking to your people and trying to, because we mad at us, white folks mad at us and shit, but you can't be worried about that. Hell, fuck them. Hell, if they don't want you to talk about it, they weren't your friends anyway. Shit, I'm just saying. But yeah, let me just leave you. I always have you some gratitude. Because gratitude shields you from negativity. It makes you at least 25% happier, honey. Just be grateful. Just be for something. You got something you can be grateful for, honey. Gratitude rewires your brain. It eliminates stress and it heals you. Gratitude improves your sleep. Honey, I don't care if everything going on, honey. You go to sleep with some gratitude, baby. You gonna sleep good tonight. Whatever is struggling you is on your mind and stuff, you're going to start having options. Watch and see. That gratitude, it boosts your self-esteem and your performance. It enhances the law of attraction and it improves your relationship. Just be grateful. That's all people need, gratitude. People just want to feel appreciated, loved, and, grateful. Just feel grateful to people and stuff. That's it. When you tired, you can't feel grateful no more to nobody, then it's time to leave. Don't wear your welcome out. I'm tired of saying thank you. I've been saying thank you every time. Well, you don't wear your welcome out. It's time to go. Move around. And then singing. This is last but not least. This is it right here, y'all. How your body reacts to singing. Honey, when you sing joyful or expressive songs, don't you know it can nourish your heart and balance your emotions and uplift your spirits? Your heart just swell, honey, when you hear Stephanie Mills, honey, and when you hear that melody to the music home. Oh, honey, your heart already know. Sometimes it skip a beat when you hear that favorite song. Yeah. I remember when I used to hear Donna Summer, Last Dance, and you could hear Donna go, ooh, ooh. Oh, honey, I would hear it on the radio, and I was just a little girl and stuff, but I would want to hold my breath, honey. Yes, because, honey, you can hear, and then she'd be like, last dance for love. I know, honey, I'd be like, ooh, that's some beautiful music. It's our music. You got to get back to it. Get back to that good music. Some Earth, Wind and Fire, some Stephanie Mills, some Patti LaBelle. Get back to our music that our mama loved. Al Green. Get back to that music that they was happy with it. They didn't need to be drinking and stuff. No, everybody was happy, dancing, focused, sober, happy. Shit, we listening to this music now. Everybody want to get drunk, want to fight, want to get dressed and go out. Go where? Why? I'm with who? Shit, where the back door at? I got where the exit at. Soon we go in, I'm gonna need to know where the exit at. And they supposed to be red. I'm just saying, you're doing too much, Black America. This is the end of this age. Now we're going into a new age. Now, if your ass don't live on, then yeah, it is the end of days. If you don't live on. No lie. But I digress. Singing helps expand your lungs and it improves your oxygen intake. Black people, honey, sing your music, baby. Sing your music, because white folks singing your music, every music, melody, sound, title, they singing everything they can, honey. Show wheels, honey, everything from Cool in the Game to trying to get to Cheryl. Yep, white folks is trying to take everything from you. Chuck Berry one line. Yes, honey, I remember seeing that movie. What was it? Dream Girls? Stepping to the Bad Side? Honey, no, it ain't no game, honey. White folks have been manipulating you, been manipulating my black people all this time. Yeah, goddamn right, I feel betrayed. I sure do. Honey, yeah, you better be glad. My mama taught me how to be civil and stuff. See, I can pass by you a time or two when we out in society and stuff. I can work with you when we're working together and stuff, cause y'all motherfucking asses cost us all our businesses. Yeah, you cost us all our businesses, all our organizations, our hospitals, schools, clinics. You cost us our transportation system. We had our own transportation. We had our own everything. But I digress. Honey, because I know it's a greater day coming, honey. It sure will. Yes, I don't mean no harm to come to you. I'm just gonna let karma come. I don't know nothing about bringing no harm on nobody. All I know, karma is supposed to come on those that deserve karma. And for what's been done to my ancestors, honey, everybody, indirectly and indirectly. What is it? Directly and indirectly. Known and unknown, or knowingly and unknowingly. Because see, white folks been condoning what they've been getting and stuff. Why you think they got to keep all this money and this wealth and stuff? They know without knowing. Yep, but I digress. Singing helps regulate emotions like frustration, anger, and stress right on out of your liver, honey. Your liver accumulate all of that anger, stress, frustration. No wonder they probably trying to say you the bitter black woman. You're so frustrated, so stressful dealing with white America. How can you not be frustrated dealing with white America? As soon as we start school, honey, our babies start sighing. They start really sighing when they start school, because that's when they learn that dual reality. Yep, we one way with us, but when we were white folks, we have to be another way. Mm-hmm. You better teach your children the truth. Teach them the truth so they ain't got to go through that bullshit. Sure don't. I ain't saying they're going to bully white folks or nothing, but they won't be bullied no more. They won't be vulnerable to not knowing the truth no more. Yeah, your motherfucking ass. Yeah, you might do have a fancy kind of big ass house, but that's because your motherfucking ancestors manifest destiny it. That's all I'm saying. Shit. Man, your kidneys, honey. Singing can strengthen your kidney energy by fostering vocal expressions. Yes. Oh, but I just want to go back to the frustration, anger, and stress. Not only our babies got to be able to stand up and protect themselves when they get out here and start socializing in the world, especially going to school and all that stuff, that bullshit. But us, my sister and my brother, we got so much frustration, anger, and stress from dealing with white America, we don't even know why. That ain't towards us. Us feeling like we can't tolerate us no more and accept us no more is because all of this is for white America. We supposed to have all of these feelings and get away from me. We can't be together. We don't want to talk. We ain't building nothing. We ain't creating nothing. We ain't healing nothing. All of that's supposed to be reserved for white America, where the trauma has come from. We won't end up healing white America. We need to heal us. And until we can admit where the trauma come from, white America, then it ain't going to work. It is not going to work. I don't know what to tell you and stuff. You weren't supposed to go this far with white folks. You weren't supposed to mingle and marry like you've done. You was not. I don't care whatever you got to say, you wasn't supposed to. And your Bible said it. Not only that, History proves that you was not supposed to. And your ass did it anyway. So be mad at yourself. But make it right for your babies. Your future babies. The ones you got now, they yeah. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway, I guess. You're going to have to make it right for the new ones that's coming in and stuff. All I can say, really, you and Sabrina need to decide who's going to live on. Who deserves to live on. I know everybody deserves to live on. Everybody deserves to live. I can't nobody say who going to live and who going to die but God. Yeah, what y'all say, God, Yahushua, Yahweh. And yeah, I just call it cosmic energy, but you know what I'm saying. But on this note right here, as far as our history is concerned, as far as this trauma and traumatization and all of that, right there, you need to decide who's going to live on, white folks or black folks. Whose spirit, whose essence, whose genes should live on. Now, I ain't saying kill all white folks. I'm just saying have black babies. We need to have black babies and make sure we live on. We live on. Cosmic energy designed it like that. We can make all people from us. White people can only make white people with white people. Mother Gaia, cosmic energy, was not intending for white people to live on forever. Why the fuck you think they out here trying to build up robots and neural transplants and all that neural link bullshit, something like that they trying to do? Mother Gaia did not intend. Cosmic energy did not intend for white folks to live on. They was only supposed to live for a certain amount of time. And then because can't nobody help them but them. Oh, it ain't my fault. Hell, that's just in my opinion. That's what it looked like. If you can phrase it another way, then please do. But I understand that. And I just, I don't want to come here with no big words. I am learning and stuff since I'm reading and stuff. Oh, honey, I'm learning some big, good words. Sure is. But I digress, and I'm finna let y'all go. Because I ain't really intend to be on here like this. I was coming on to read and finish Michael Eric Dyson and stuff. That's why I came on last night. But then I decided, you know what? I'm just going to wait till tomorrow night, and I'm going to finish this book. And then I got on here tonight. Oh, hell. And then we late, too. Well, that's all right. Yeah, we still early because we used to be on to like 3 o'clock read. And then I cut it to 1:30. But it's 2 o'clock now. Now I'm okay. I'm okay with it. One of these nights, honey, I'm going to do a readathon. Yes, I'm gonna be up all night reading. I'm gonna be taking me some breaks and stuff when I get used to pausing and stuff like that. Yeah. But that's me. And I love you, family, and I hope you process this, just process it, because we just got to learn what we need to learn so we can heal us and we be able to get through this. Yeah, it's all part of us elevating and stuff. I don't know what's coming, a missile or a meteor. But, honey, you need to be light as a feather. You need to be light as a feather. The world has been out of cosmic order ever since the white man took over and flipped the world upside down in white lies and satanic order. Yeah, sure did. Well, we're going to have to just let what's going to come, let it come. I don't know the voice that matters. No one chats in this chat room. I don't know. I don't even know. This is my first time seeing any of y'all, but yeah. Yeah, but that's all right, though. Hey, Larry, it's so good to see you. I don't know if that's the Larry that I'm used to seeing or not, but as long as I got my reading out and stuff, Yeah, I hope y'all learned something, or I don't know. Or maybe share some of your personal library with some family and friends that don't have theirs started yet. Maybe let them know, get your garden started and take them some soil and some seeds and some flower pots and stuff and be like, girl, here, I brought you a drill so you can drill some holes in that bucket and grow you some collard greens. I don't know. I'm just saying for me, myself, and I. But yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow, on the next page. Yeah. Yeah, it's so good to see you, Larry. Yep. And y'all have a wonderful evening. Don't forget, process everything you learn and stuff, because we just got to heal. got to heal us.